I were to take you on a first date, how much would you want me to spend?
Less than $120.
Why is $120 the max?
Because I don't really need anything. I can eat at Cheesecake Factory, Chili's. I can eat anywhere. Like, it's just food. Like, you could go to a taco spot, a food truck, and still have an amazing day. It's an amazing date. It's just about the connection and getting to know the person. The money shouldn't be a thing when you're going out to eat. You know, you could use that for something else. And steak is not gonna make me fall in love with you or be more interested in you. Absolutely not. That's
What's gonna make you fall in love then?
the way he acts, the way he treats, if he's opening the door, how he carries himself, how masculine he is, the way he dresses.
Is there ever a point in time where a man should come to you about a decision, or should he handle it on his own all the time?
It depends. I feel like a very masculine man doesn't need my advice because he should know what's right from wrong. We always want to give you guys our point of view because, you know, we have instincts as women. So we tend to feel and see things in a different form than you guys, but not 100% like taking advice from. I think as men, you need to go to your boys or like a role model that you look up to as a man instead of coming to a woman, because at the end of the day, a woman is only gonna be in your side.
Okay, she up here talking that cash money shite. I don't know if she watches the Fresh and Fit podcast or what, or she's just saying the right things for the camera, but we know where she is. She's in the hub for the gold diggers, which is Miami, Florida right now in 2024. But honestly, if she's not capping for the camera and she's being completely transparent and real in what she says, because it kind of sounds genuine, but you got to, you know, put a woman to the test, put them through a couple trials in the vetting process. As she mentioned, you know, it can be under $120. Or if a guy just says, hey, we're going to go to this food truck. If she's genuine like this, if she's like a rare gem like this, she should be wifed up in a relationship, and a guy putting a child in her, no problem. And after like the second, third date, I don't see a problem with a guy spending $120. He's not going to have an issue, especially if you're really genuinely trying to get to know the guy, because guys are simple. Just get to know us. You know, don't really like look at our pockets. You can say, okay, well, he's well put together, and, you know, I'll try to get to know him. I'll try to get, you know, really try to do that. But that's so hard to find nowadays. But if she is like being real about this, she's being actually genuine, because she is a fine glass of water, if you know what I mean. She's about an 8 to me. Yeah, this is a baddie. But the type of woman like this, nowadays, you can typically only find them overseas. But if she's telling the truth, this is what men are looking for. This is very, very, very rare to find nowadays, especially in the States, especially with hypergamy, especially with the amount of options women have. It's like overload. But anyway, man, yeah, if she's real, this is what men are looking for.
Because in Thailand, it's so much easier to get a wife and get a girlfriend.
Which is exactly what predatory and toxic men are hoping for. These men, these passport bros, go to foreign countries such as Thailand because they know they're going to find a woman that's not educated, that doesn't have a lot of money, that is more willing to do things and be submissive to men with toxic and predatory behaviors. Now, these men failed in their own country because women are more educated and they're not willing to put up with violent and abusive behaviors. So they hope to go to a different country to find women that will do whatever they say. They are preying on vulnerable women who really, for the most part, don't have a lot for themselves. So they're willing to accept and do anything. But sometimes a lot of them, when they finally get married to these men and they come here to the country and then they get educated themselves, a lot of times they leave their men after a while, and they have all the money because the dumb passport bros didn't realize that their wives were going to be educated. Now, I've been to Thailand, I've been to many countries many times, and I wanted to check out with my friends the red light district in Bangkok because I want to see what it's all about.
Cap.
And it kind of, when we got there, it kind of looks like an old-fashioned apartment complex, like an open apartment complex that had 2 floors. The bottom floor were all of the adult workers that were cisgendered women, and then the top floor were the adult workers that were trans workers, or they call themselves ladyboys. And in the middle was a big giant bar. So we sat at the bar so we can be voyeurs to see what type of men came in there and what floor would they go to. And we'd make bets on them.
Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
But these men are just your average men, businessmen, single men, married men, groups of men for a bachelor party, groups of frat boys. And we would take bets where they would go above or below. And sometimes They went both. They went up and did whatever they were going to do with both. So if you know a man or your husband says, I'm going to go to Thailand with my friends, it's going to be so fun, I would be very wary about any man going to Thailand with male friends or without their wives. I would be very wary.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Like, if you guys even believe in half of what she's saying, because it's all cap. And if she really did go out there and say, oh, whoa, we went to the red light district. Notice she said she only went to one area. She didn't mention what city, so that's how you know it's just made up. Saying, oh, we went to go scout and make a bet. So that means, and it goes to show you that these women are decrepit. These women are dried out of the dating market. Nobody wants them. And you could tell by the gray streak going across the top of her forehead, like the more gray hair you see, more streaks you see, the more cobwebs are down there in the box. That means that nobody has touched it. If you blow down there, you're probably going to see a whole bunch of dust go flying all over the place. You're gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody wants to deal with this woman. So this woman has been spoon-fed the sisterhood at a young age, spoon-fed these ideologies, spoon-fed the propaganda that women, you know, like her have turned into, which is demoralized, beat down, and completely, you know, disheveled and upset because men are not choosing women like them. This is a woman that slammed head into the wall, and she got a souvenir, which is that gray strip showing all of the dudes that ran through her and added to her body counts, which is more bodies than the actual cemetery or the morgue. And she's upset at men. She's bitter at men. She's jaded because of the situations that she's been in. So you have a woman right here that's making up stories about passport bros, calling what men actually want. Notice that the guy said he goes in the clip that says, oh, men go over here to get wives. Not saying that he's going over here, they're going over there to mess with women, screw with women, do anything wrong. And she directly correlates that with masculine, toxic masculinity, predatory behavior. It's called predatory for a man to not deal with women here, and then for them to call men that are passport bros failures. But these women are the failures. These are the women by themselves, sitting in a closet with clothes behind her, clothes that nobody wears, like probably stuff she knitted because she doesn't have a husband. She doesn't have any children. All her pets, cats, plants, dogs, birds have ran away. All the batteries in her Jackhammer 3000 and in her Silver Bullet have ran out. All of the dildos have completely dried up because they don't want to go back down in that decrepit box that she has. And all of the plants that she has die when she breathes on them because she hasn't brushed her teeth in about a month. So that's what I'm saying. When you look at these bruised up, naive, weird women that are just so easy to deceive and are so impressionable, you're like, nobody's checking for you. That's why they have to use the sign language. RP Kevin Samuels. Because women like this, like nobody wants them. These are the thrown away, discarded women. And I bet you when she was younger, before she got feminism pumped into her brain, she was probably, you know, a baddie, probably a young, sexy chick, and then dudes started running through her as the feminism and the body positivity and all of this bodily autonomy garbage came into the scene. And then she's like, well, I can do whatever I want. She fell for the poison, drank the Kool-Aid, and as a result, she gets a nice stripe across her forehead for all the bodies that she had, and for the reminder that the wall is undefeated and it's completely crashed her. So you can continue to talk about passport bros, make up all these delusional stories in the back of your head because you know you've gone cuckoo crazy ever since you passed the age of 25, and you're going to get into a relationship. Actually, you've already been in a relationship. You ran right into him and he's giving you your stripes, but you tried to turn away from him and make videos. So what you should do is you should run back to your man. And we already know who this guy is. He's the big, beautiful, undefeated Wall, and he's the world heavyweight champion of them all. The Wall.
The undefeated heavyweight champion of the world.
Look at him. Y'all see this? Look at me. Y'all see how I look right now?
Who the fuck are you, bitch?
This man that brought me on a date to Shake Shack. Like, of all places. Look at him.
Bro,
you got all the
like
chains and stuff like that on your neck.
Just like that girl.
Shit might have been wrong.
Shake Shack is nothing wrong. Then you order the chicken sandwich and stuff. Like, it's nothing wrong with Shake Shack. Shake Shack is a good spot. You tripping, man.
Really? So you could have took me nowhere else better than Shake Shack.
And Shake Shack is a good spot to go to.
I mean, this what you got me.
Any
That's
female
it.
would have loved to go to Shake Shack.
You got me 2 sandwiches and a drink.
So what? And it cost me $50 for just this.
This cost you $50.
$50. It cost me $50.
Let me see the receipt.
You ain't got to see the receipt. That's how much it costs. You act like you ungrateful. That's why I don't like going on dates and stuff like that.
I mean, you be going out spending hundreds of thousands at the club and stuff like that. I don't see why I gotta come to Shake Shack.
But the thing about it is this is lunch. You feel me? You said, let's go out for lunch. Surprise me. And I took you to Shake Shack. And this is how you act.
And that's the best surprise you could have got. Go ahead, start recording. I'm already in there.
I'm going to show the internet
how
a grateful woman is.
Show them.
You feel me?
Show them.
But you want to order, like, you still order like you want to eat. You still about to eat.
I ain't say the food was nasty. I just said I wanted something else.
You wanted to go to what? Where you want to go? Where do you want to go?
I mean, shoot. I mean, right here in the South Side. I mean, all these fancy restaurants over here. We couldn't have got something that at least gave me some silverware.
We could have went that for dinner.
Okay, but check this out. Check this out, though. Hold on.
Right
I'm about to prove a point, though. Pick up your fork. Let me see your fork. Yeah.
That's how Shake Shack do their forks.
That's a fork.
This is how Shake Shack do it.
Okay.
This is how Shake Shack. This is
right.
finger food.
Okay.
Like, you don't even need a fork. This is bougie. Like,
right.
That's bougie.
All right.
See, chicks like this, they get on my freaking nerves, bro. They get me upset. And then they want to talk about how the guy looks. Look how he dresses. Just starts pulling out her phone, recording for social media. Bro, like, immediately. And then she turns the camera to herself, and then you look at her, and then she wants to talk crazy. You want to talk about how he's dressed? You're dressed worse. You have on a tracksuit. Your hair looks like you slapped an octopus on top of your head. You tried to fix your front line into a wave. Your part in the front don't even look right, and you got a nose ring. Like, what are you like, bro? When you saw that nose ring to the guy in the video, if you ever see this video, get your passport. If you ever see a woman, if you ever want to deal with a Western woman again, which you shouldn't be in the first place, but you can do what you want, and you see the nose ring hanging, you see the stank face, and you see that octopus that they got on their head, run, bro. Don't even order food. Or if you're gonna order food, this is how you should do it. You know what? This ain't gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? Or don't show up. But if you do show up and you see her, like, damn, you know, it's gonna be red flags showing. Her facial expression should be the first red flag, and the nose ring, and that octopus on her head. You know what I'm saying? That whole squid that she got up there, and be like, you know what? This ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Shake her hand or say, you know what? You have a good day, have a good life, whatever, and go order yourself some food. Wait for it and dip. Dude, if you ever watch this video, to the guy in the video with the K chain, I don't know what your name is, get your passport. Stop dealing with Western women. Pay attention to what's on social media. Pay attention to how the women act. It's real. It's happening every single day. They talk like this. They act like this. This is a real thing. It's a phenomenon. Get your passport and date overseas, bro. I'm telling you. Like, this stuff makes me sick to my core watching. This is probably a good dude. This dude was, trying to get to know this woman. She's talking about take you to a fancy restaurant with silverware. You haven't earned it. I don't know you from a bag of chips. What do you mean take you on a fancy date? Like, who are you? You're not even dressed for a fancy date. You got a squid billy on the top of your brain. What? Like, bro, get your passport, bro. Get out of there. Stop dealing with Western women. Stop. My God.
Just because I say black guys are ugly and ghetto, that doesn't make me racist. It's a personal preference. You know what I mean? I date who I want to date. I hate when black guys try to hit on me. I hate when Mexican guys try to hit on me. No! Hot, sexy white guys only. Right, Patrick?
Yeah, I like that. Usually I would come on here and have a lot to say, but ma'am, have you seen you? Huh? It looked like you've been rocking the same wig since the Boston Tea Party. I can speak for every when I say this. We don't give a damn. Matter of fact, I talked to the Hispanics. They all told me no bueno. They said you look like a burnt ass chupacabra, so ain't nothing you can say to make me mad.
And actually, Patrick, I'm not black. I'm tan. I'm dark tan. Like, I'm dark tan.
See, I know you ain't had no mirrors at that. I know pit bulls that look better than you. And now you say you dark tan? You darker than your own shadow. Like, if you sat an Xbox on your lap, I would think you was pregnant with your dumb ass.
Not racist.
Yo, bro, this dude is dirty, bro. He did her dirty. But that's the thing, man. You have this dude that's riding in the car with her, and it's only going to last for so long until he noticed that this scarecrow with straw hair, you know what I'm saying, when he reaches back there, and he's like, what is that? And he feels like a little small nub of a ponytail back there, a little nub being held on by a very small rubber band that's about to pop. And he's like, what the? And he goes under it, and then he pulls it off, and he's like, Thriller. He's like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? He sees how she looks. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna look crazy, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. It's only gonna last for so long. Then she's gonna be like, my white knight in shining armor, he dumped me, he left me. She's gonna be making a totally different video, trying to run back to the Hispanic men that she talked about, trying to run back to the brothers that she ran from and talked about. You know what I'm saying? Because she was the one that looked like Fire Marshal Bill when, you know, that straw weave that she has on her head looked like the Scarecrow from the Batman cartoon series on WB. You know, when she started looking like that, and bro was right. She probably don't have no mirrors in her crib, so she really doesn't understand that, you know. She blacker than her shadow. Yo, I'm done, bro. I'm done. Make sure y'all like the video, so the channel will post notifications on, because I'm posting a video every single day, bro. I'm looking at this shit. You can't make this up, bro. I'm out, man. Peace. Comment for the algorithm. I'm out.